Please, papers. All right, you're welcome to another edition of Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. Of course, it's a beautiful week at the Newsstand, beautiful week all over the world. We appreciate our viewers for staying glued to Flip TV. So, thank you for joining us on today's edition of this program. The presidency has lampooned the former vice president of the country, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, for criticizing the Tinubu's administration. Of course, the former vice president, who happens to be the presidential flag bearer for the People's Democratic Party in the February 2023 presidential election, had said that the policies of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is harsh on the masses. All right, we'll be talking about this today, and we have several stories on the front pages of Nigerian papers. Quickly to the news direct, the Nigerian news direct at the newsstand. Very, very important one here. Still talking about the hardship the country is facing. Economic policies. Atiku accuses Tinubu of worsening economy, increasing pain of poor Nigerians. That's what the former vice president of the country has said on the front page of the News Direct. On economic policies, Atiku accuses Tinubu of worsening economy, increasing pain of poor Nigerians. All right, presidency dismisses Atiku's criticism as unfounded, hypocritical. That's what presidency said here. Federal government challenges former vice president to provide constructive alternatives. Federal government challenges former vice president, that's Atiku, to provide constructive alternatives. Cardinal by-elections, APC breaks PDP 25 years dominance in Chikun constituency. That's what we have here. President Mbechi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm cool as well. How was the weekend?
Too great.
And I'm sure the viewers across the globe had a very great weekend. First news. What do we have on the front page of First News? Economic hardship. Again, Atiku presidency trade words. Atiku presidency trade words on economic hardship. You can make it visible for the viewers. Please make it visible for the viewers. Economic hardship. Again, Atiku presidency trade words. That's what we have on First News. It's front page. It's saying something very, very crucial. Yeah. Down the paper, abducted Ekiti school children finally released. Thank God. About 50 million naira was paid to the abductors. And don't forget that the Nigerian police force said that we shouldn't pay ransom to these evil men. But no one wants to lose his family. Nobody wants to lose his loved ones. That's why we still imbibe this culture of paying ransom to these abductors. To the next one. This Nigeria was this Nigeria saying this morning at the news. Very, very important one. Kidnap for ransom. Oil company issues advisory to workers on high-risk states. Oil companies issues advisory to workers on high risk states. That's what we have on the front page of the first of this Nigeria. Sorry, not first news. We've read that. This Nigeria. To the next one, brain drain. 500 workers left National Hospital in 2 years. That's what CMD is saying on the front page of this Nigeria. Nigerian universities produced best doctors. Don't forget the Japa syndrome that started last year. Everyone leaving the country to seek greener pasture. I hope the federal government finds lasting solution to the current situation in the country that is making Nigeria to leave the great nation. It's making Nigerians to leave the great nation. Sorry. Salient Times. What do we have on in this first page? 36 oil blocks under concession to international oil companies, says NNPC. Police arrest 8 over Ekiti traditional rulers killing pupils abduction. Don't forget that last week about 2 monarchs were killed in Ekiti State, and after that, a few hours after that, another monarch was killed in Kwara State. It was this very, very sad development last week, and the security agents are working to unravel the mystery behind the death or the killings of these monarchs. So the Nation newspaper, the Nation, 0 megawatt to discos, 0 megawatt to discos, cripples, homes, businesses. So the Punch newspaper, the Punch, the newsstand this morning, kidnapping epidemic, fundraising for ransom persists. Ikiti pupils families pay 15 million ransom. I said it earlier on that people are still paying ransom to free their loved ones from the hands of these kidnappers. And there's nothing we can do about that, Raphael. We need to rescue our loved ones from the hands or custody of these evil men.
We or the government, FGM.
Both the federal governments
I think
and Nigerians. If you have your loved ones in their custody, would you pay ransom?
You will, but what Nigerians needed now is to be giving out information that will help the security agents to round them up wherever they are camping in the forest. But in terms of rescue operation is being carried out by the soldiers, the police, joint task force of the military and the police. And you can see over the years, the vigilante, the local hunters, I didn't understand. The security outfit formed by some states, especially ESN in the southeastern Nigeria. Anytime they want to embark on that kind of operation, you will find the Nigerian military and the police chasing after them, instead of chasing after the assailants or the criminals. So that's what is going to at least make Nigerians to fall back from anything cooperation with the Nigerian security operatives. Because I think if you ask me, the soldier, the military and the police, they are abetting these criminals. If actually they don't, why not allow ESN to thoroughly exterminate these people out of southeastern forests, even where we border with north, that is Benue, Kogi, and the rest of the mid-belt. Because ESN, I think they have promised to do that job. But the military keep on biting their fingers anytime the ESN make very good success out of that.
All right, thank you so much, Raphael. I'm glad to tell you that we have some viewers on the platform, especially on the comment section this morning. The likes of Udeze Chima, Dutchman Pounds, Uche G, Taiwo Dulade, Adebaya Ganiu, Romire, Akaribo, or Akagogo, Clements, David Okafo, others. They are all here with us, also reviewing what we are saying today.
Thank you. You are welcome.
It's a brand new Monday, and I love this outfit, Raphael. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. And you can see I've been on Ojukwu Afro for many weeks now, so I just want Ojukwu Afro to have it rest. So that's why I'm coming out with this. Maybe this week I will mix it up with tradition.
That would be nice.
Jamala.
That would be Jalabia. That should be on Friday.
Okay, Jimo. No, I don't go to pray.
But you put it on Friday.
I might not. I think understand. Right. I might, but I may not.
And I like the way you shape this.
It's not as bogus as Ojukwu.
Yeah.
But I always like it rough because Ojukwu own anyway is always cool. But I like my own rough always. So you guys that are viewing, you are all welcome.
All right, thank you so much, Raphael. Now, straight to the business of today. Atiku accused the federal government of plunging Nigerians into serious hardship. And the presidency has replied that Atiku is just criticizing the present day government because he lost the presidential election
APC or the
last year.
present day government officials, they should close their mouths. These people that are replying at Atiku, their mouths, they are suffering from diarrhea of the mouth. Atiku is saying the reality. Though we know that he was vice to Obasanjo, and during that time, Obasanjo performed. As Obasanjo performed, he was with Atiku. Anytime you criticize APC government, that is how the publicity secretary and all the media subordinates to Tinubu will be running their dirty mouths. These people think that Nigerians are not suffering. See, every Nigeria, we are in serious distress, economically, socially, and otherwise. Only people that are not in distress, hardship now, are people that are stealing public funds, political thieves, political profiteer. Political profiteering is going on now. That's the business. Nigerians are in economic distress, and you have the guts to run your mouth each time critics speak. You want everybody to be quiet and die. Anybody that is not in this hardship is a thief that is stealing public fund. Simple. Atiku has right to voice out.
He has right to vote.
I have right to voice out.
Wow.
Likewise, every Nigerian. And each time we tell these people that what they are doing is bad, they will keep on running their mouth, of course, because they all suffer from what? Diarrhea of the mouth. People that could not even hold their mouth, people that could not even surrender to criticism. In fact, APC government is full of what? Obvious denial. Denial of the obvious. That is what they are suffering from. Atiku said the truth. Must we stay like this? Don't you know how much a dollar is this time to Naira? 1,500 plus. And Chetima has the guts to call us moron. That we are morons. Because we said it publicly. It said anybody that is saying that Naira, dollar is having an edge over Naira, blah, blah, blah. Such a person is a moron. That is what he said last week. I heard it on social media. I saw it. I read it.
He was telling us to come together to fight this war together. It's a war. If you don't
we can't come together.
No.
Do you know why we can't come together? When Chetima and Tinubu stole Obi's mandate, they were 2 in number. Third person is Mahmoud. That's INEC chairman. The 4th person is what? Department of Judiciary, who are over-radicalized. They come out and mess Nigerian justice system, legal system. These are the people that should join hands together, invite a technocrat, an economic technocrat, to fight this economic crisis in Nigeria. They are right by telling me that you, Mike, I, myself, everybody, Nigerians should come together to fight hardship, economic, whatever. See, they are the one that started it. You can't bite more than you can chew. If you do that, trouble will send you flying all over the spaces. See, let me tell you, we can never join together with you. For your information, Tetima Kachima, go and take care of insecurity. And there are other crises that are going on progressively in Nigeria. You should take care of that.
Let me pause you a bit, Raphael.
You can.
What is Idris Chima saying here this morning? No, Mr. Michael Adekunle, some ignorant people are yes. They said that the insecurity is only in the southeast. Last, everybody go chop breakfast. Are the Yorubas chopping breakfast now with the killings of their monarchs?
Yeah, you see what Udas Zachima is trying to tell you is...
Don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those days, said something. He said, if you don't fight insecurity now, it will extend.
So they coming to your communities, coming to your houses,
and it is surfacing now, and we are witnessing it.
He is a legend, a prophet. See, let me tell you, what Udanza is trying to say by saying that, explain by saying that Yorubas, they are eating breakfast now, is that Udanza is like, Yorubas, good morning, sirs and mas. Meaning, you are just waking up now.
You were warned, Yorubas.
Nnamdi Kanu warned you earlier. Nnamdi Kanu was being not myopic by seeing what is happening now in the past. He saw it loud and clear, and it has escalated.
Igboho said it as well.
Igboho said it as well, and let me tell you, they are coming to various homes, residents. They will knock. Sanibo man I am. I keep on my machete. I will pick it. I'll pick 4x2. War. We must fight these infidels. We must fight these criminals from Sahel countries.
Just like the former governor of Ekiti State, Fayoche
yes, Fayoche did. Fayoche could not allow them. Fayoche criticized Buhari. Fayoche was the first governor to have told us that Buhari is dead. Am I digressing? He said it. UK.news. UK News. Fayoche's wife is a prophetess. He's still alive. Listen and listen good. She predicted it and it happened. See, let me tell you, Fayoche was the right man in Yoruba land here, followed by Sunday Igboho. What I mean is that among people that are not myopic, people that could see far, we are counting Sunday Igboho and the former governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayoche. They are coming now because for these people to have killed a general, oh my God. Soldier has taken over that community for information, Mike. When I was saying it here last week, they think that I'm just lamenting for a military man. That man was a general in the army. You shouldn't kill somebody like that, of course. You know what it means to somebody to have gotten to the rank of general. They killed him, they silenced that man. All his services to his fatherland gone like that. See, let me tell you, it is highly over-infuriating that Nigerian military, we have soldiers, we have police, we have other security forces in Nigeria or agencies. Still, bandits, idiots from Sahel country are still maneuvering our border, manipulating our border. I don't know whether we have customs and police and the MI, Directorate of Military Intelligence, on the border anymore. You see, let me tell you, Mike, it's too pathetic. I'm still saying it. I'm not lamenting over only the Oba general in the army that was killed, but I'm lamenting for those two Baba who are not military men.
Raphael, are you aware that fundraising for ransoms persists in Nigeria? Kidnapping, paying money to rescue the victims of
the hostages. Paying money to rescue the hostages is what is orchestrating kidnapping in Nigeria.
And don't forget that the police warned last week that we shouldn't pay ransom.
Okay.
To these abductors.
Wait. What do you expect the police to do when they say it shouldn't pay ransom?
And yet, the people that were rescued in Ekiti State,
they paid money.
They paid 50 million.
Thank you. After paying 8,000, those idiots are still requesting for 7. After paying 8 million, those idiots are still requesting for more 7 million. Let me tell you, police says we should stop paying. Okay, police. Why is it that police does not stop them? Police is supposed to get wind up information, intelligence report that these people are in the forest, in the border, in Soso Biapalo, where they planned the killing, assassination of the Oba, who was a general. It was what? Planned in the Biapalo. Biapalo! Police could not get the wind up, let alone the DSS and other military forces, intelligence forces. See, let me tell you, police say we shouldn't pay money. What do you expect these parents to do? They will kill all their loved ones. Police will tell you, say, this killing is bad, though. We condemn it to Oga. If you want to trace people that collect money, go to the banks. If they are using a particular account, track the owner, the account name. There are devices to do that. Treasurer's report is there. As the money waka, you go to follow the money. As they waka, how could we be teaching our security forces their job again? So it's getting out of hand. I was watching Mali when they were playing with Côte d'Ivoire. I said, these people that are doing Nigeria this, I saw their stature. They are the same with those people. I saw the ones that were arrested in Abuja, where Nigerian military, instead of killing them direct, they were wiping them cane, stick, bah. They were up to 12 in number. Bah. Cane.
What you want is jungle justice.
Jesus Christ. Jungle justice. When they hear say IPOB is rejoicing in Aba, they are doing party. Buhari will send them. They will go there. They will shoot them. They will shoot IPOB. They will shoot IPOB. They will kill. Wow. But this time around, people that are killing our children, killing our bars, Nigerian military and police are whipping them. Whipping. Okay? Things are not all right with Nigeria. And what is wrong with Nigeria this time around? I'm telling you that it is an inexplicable phenomenon. Nobody could ever define what has gone wrong to this part of the world. That we could not get it right for how many years now, fighting insecurity. I am surprised that people that arm themselves with AK-47 were arrested by Nigerian military, Nigerian soldiers, instead of sending them direct to God. They are whipping them with sticks.
All right, thank you so much.
And when your brother was reported to you that Igboho is around, blah, 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 they raced with speed to Igboho's residence and kill everybody, even the cats.
Raphael, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I must confess, you're looking radiant this morning. Thank you. All right, well, we have a caller on the line. All right. Good morning, C2. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Flap TV.
Hello, C2.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good morning, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sir.
Yeah, but can you hear me?
Yeah, clearly I can hear you, sir.
Right. This is to calling you from Freetown, Suriname.
I can hear you, sir. You can continue with your.
Yeah.
Yes,
is it not?
Go on with your contribution. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Is it not the time, Nigerian as a whole, but you agree, but the ones want to agree with me now or not? Is it not the time you come out to the street and demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not the time? Is it not the time I'm asking them to come out to the street and demand for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Because he told you people what is going to happen. He told you what is going to happen. But it's quite unfortunately, it's an Igbo man, the ethnic bigot, and all the lies they have lied against Igbo people. See what is happening to Nigeria today. But I'm asking, is it not the time he came out? Is it not the time Nigeria should come out and ask for his release? Or is it the only Igbo people who is going to be asking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Because he speak the truth. He stand the ground and speak the truth and said, go to hell with these Fulanis. Look at what their agenda and look at what they are coming to do. And he stand the ground and speak to the power that is being without fear or favor. He called a spade a spade. He said it clear to the whole world that these people is going to come, they will kill you, and the police and army will protect them, and nobody will arrest them, and nobody will prosecute them. What is happening now as Nigerians? You people are busy calling him Biafra fraud, Biafra this, is that, is this. Come down to Nigeria now if you are not scared. Can you people travel now from one state to another state? Let's be honest to ourselves. The one thing about Nigeria, people keep lying to yourself. The people that stood up to shout, to be shouting, IPOB stood up. Despite they are asking for their another state, fine. Anybody can. It's in United Charter. You can ask for the indigenous people's right. It's there. Why are we patronizing the white people? But what they have, what the UN put there, we can follow it. But we have to fly over their countries and look at what they have and buy it and come back. But what that is supposed to benefit other people, you people cannot implement it. This man stood up and tell you people, look at the agenda of these guys. Okay, look. Let's be honest. I'm not a bigot here, a tribal bigot. But let's be honest. Can you kill an emir? Can a Yoruba man or an Igbo man or a Tifi man or a Igbo man go to Fulani and kill their emir? Can we do it? No. Be honest. Can we do it? But they come to Yoruba land. They kill Oba. They kill their traditional ruler. Do you know what traditional ruler means? These are thrones that is take the cares of the people. They kill him without impunity. They come to Igbo land. They rape our mothers in their farm and kill them. The same thing, they kill Igwes. Despite the Igwes in Southeast are useless set of criminals. They have been bribed not to speak when they kill their people. Yes? What are we talking about here? Why is it that Nigerians are not coming out now? Oh, because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, right? Oh, he should die because nobody cares, because he speaks the truth. This divide and rule mentality and this hatred against Ndibo. Look at what is happening in Lagos now. What is the crime of Ndibo? I ask you. What is the crime? You are demolishing Igbo people's property. You went to one state and another, one where they are doing their business. You will demolish it. You will go to the other side. You demolish it. As Igbo man committed, would tell me in the southeast where Igbo man will go, where Yoruba man is doing a business and demolish his business. Show me. But I will show you millions. Look at Enso Lomo. He said, if you are not like this, don't vote. And Igbo people were killed. And nobody said anything about it. When we pick up gun now, they will say we have come again, Biafra. But this is what Ojukwu called in the 90s to call Gowan. They went to Aburi to make sure that Nigeria, everybody live in peace. They put it there. in the Aburi Accord. The record is there. Go and ask Gowon. The reason why God keeps Gowon alive is to punish him, not more to see what he has created by himself. That is why Gowon is still, he's not living. His people is being killed. I am not happy that his people is being killed, but Gowon killed 3 point something million innocent children. This Gowon you see today is an genocide man. We have to speak the truth. Is the truth Nnamdi Kanu speak? That is why you people go chasing this man for the past how many 80 years of Muhammadu Buhari regime, chasing one man. 8 years, spending billions, and he went to Kenya and kidnapped him against international law. You kidnap some citizens of another country against international law, bring him back to Nigeria, chain him. You chain him Nnamdi Kanu. You people also it, blindfold him, and torture him for how many? Court have said release this man. He committed no crime. Even court have said release this man. What was his crime? For speaking the truth. But today, everything he said today, everybody has seen it. I understand it's because of he's an Igbo man. But let me tell, there's a certain time the Nigeria will push Igbo people. It's coming. We are building it. That is why we are asking our people to remain resolute, to focus. There is a limit of when you people are going to push us. We pick up a gun in Nigeria again. And this time around, nobody will say, oh, Igbo people have, because everybody has, before they used to tell you Igbo people are the problem. Now, is Igbo people is the problem of Nigeria today? Is Nigeria, is Yoruba people are not demolishing Igbo? This show a useless state or a useless governor. What is eating today come from my backyard? What is making him to destroy Igbo people? He can show work. Governor of Lagos say, to be honest, if they say go and work, can he work and make the money he's making now? The answer is no. But he's feeding from my backyard. And then he will come and be demolishing the business of my brothers in Lagos. And we say we are one Nigeria. This is what caused the war. This is what, go and read the history. Ojukwu go on to Aburi because of the killings of my people. And they went there to negotiate. Gowon came back and implemented the Aburi Accord. He said no. They told him not to implement it. Before you know it, he start war. The first shot Gowon shot in our land is in Gakin. Nigeria should go and read the history. He brought a war in our land. We are just defending ourselves. But this time around, the war is not going to fight in our land again. We will fight it everywhere we are. Because Nigeria should have been... do you know what it is to kill a traditional ruler? Do you know it's abomination? This Fulani is from Futajelon. Where did they come from? From Futajelon. Parading in Nigeria, kidnapping people. Look at what is happening in Owerri today. They put a stooge as governor of Imo State to oppose them. They are killing people in Imo State as I speak to you now. They are murdering people. Do you know how many dead corpses they find in Imo State forest today? Do you know? Do you know? They removed the man that was supposed to look the affair of his people and put this criminal called Hopus Odema. Today, what is happening in Imo State? We know the plans of the Fulanis against our people. We are not stupid. We know what they are planning. How their plan is how to destroy Igbo man. How can we destroy Igbo man? How? Do you see the tape with Farouk and Adamu? These are the things our people always say, I can shahada bahon. The Yorubas never thought it's going to affect them. I feel sorry for the traditional rulers they killed. They know nothing. But it's because some people say Miloko. Because they don't want Igbo man to rule. If he rule today, dollar will come down. Naira will be above other currency. How would you want to make Nigeria to be good? How? Why would he do that? Then somebody come a million, snatch it, take it. How did he put it? That this thing, president is not by giving, it's by taking. They killed. The man that speaks that they should bring IPOB to defend them in Lagos was still languishing in jail. Despite he shouldn't say that. I condemn him.
I appreciate your contribution.
Yeah. He was still in jail to today. Nobody is speaking. This inhuman treatment and this rubbish and this treatment of Igbo people has to stop in Nigeria. We are not your problem. We are not Nigerian problem. Nigeria is the problem himself. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
All right, C2, thank you so much for making your contribution on the platform today. Let me summarize what this young man said. I don't know if he's a young man or an elderly person, but I just need to address him that way. He said that uh, what Nnamdi Kanu saw a few years ago, many things he said are materializing now. And it's so obvious that it spoke about the activities of Fulanis in the east, not just in the east, even in the Yoruba land and in the north. Aside that, Nnamdi Kanu talked about the state of the nation, insecurity, unemployment, hardship, and every other thing. Now, don't you think, lastly, he said this should be a time when Nigerians should go out on the streets and demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know if you subscribe to what he said. Matthew, good morning to you.
I think looking at Nigeria the way it is, it's not unfortunate that we are having this conversation after the unfortunate government of Muhammadu Buhari. Because Buhari government is a mistake that shouldn't have happened to Nigeria. So for we to be comparing Buhari government to be better than what we have currently, it's quite unfortunate. Whether Nnamdi Kanu should be released or not is a thing of is a constitutional thing, because the way it stands today, the Supreme Court have given a judgment that asks him to go and defend himself, even if most of us are not satisfied with the judgment, but that is the current position. And the Court of Appeal before now quashed all the charges against him on the basis that the extraordinary rendition against him from Kenya to Nigeria have made federal government to lose all rights to prosecute him. But the Supreme Court, in its wisdom, upturned that decision and has given its own decision. But looking at the country the way it is currently, I think the government policy is at the center of what we are suffering. It's just like when Muhammadu Buhari came in and abruptly implemented TSA, Treasury Single Account. And the then Minister of Finance at Joshua was everywhere telling the world that after federal government mop up their funds, federal government funds in commercial banks, that the government realized 3.1 trillion. And when the economy crashed, the government of Muhammadu Buhari was looking for who to blame, whereas they crashed the economy by themselves. Currently, the hardship we are experiencing is as a result of government policy, two major government policies. I said here the other day, maybe people didn't pay attention, but for purpose of emphasis, I'm going to re-echo it. Just permit me to read this thing. It's from a government person. He says, this is Punch. He said, federal government saves 8 trillion from subsidy removal, FS reform. That is coming from Tinubu panel. That's what they are making this revelation. The federal government is saving 8 trillion from those two policies. Look at it. He said the chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Taiwo Oyedele, has said that federal government will be saving 8 trillion naira annually from the fuel subsidy removal and exchange rate unification policies. Oyedele spoke during a panel session at the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry 2024 Economic Outlook and Budget Analysis. He therefore said it was critical for the government to spend the amount saved from the two policies to ameliorate the suffering of average Nigerian. He said the Nigerian people made sacrifices as a result of the fuel subsidy removal of the government. That is 4 trillion naira savings a year. They're expecting to save 4 trillion as a result of subsidy removal a year. He said we did naira floating, that is not naira unification. It is not perfect. We are also saving another 4 trillion naira. So we are having about roughly 8 trillion naira transferred from the private pocket of Nigerians. But the way he put it is He said transfer from private pockets of the people of transfer from the private pockets of the people to the government. So the point I'm trying to make is these policies for purpose of the people who do not understand what we are saying. Hitherto before now, before Buhari came into office, dollar at the official window was 471 naira to a dollar. The reason was because it was pegged. And the reason they pegged it because our economy was not matured enough to carry this unification of policy naira at the official window. Why did I say so? We are not producing. We are an import-dependent economy. We operate on a mono economy. As we speak, crude still account for almost 80% of our national earning. Sanusi said it the other day. He said you cannot use oil to grow our GDP because it's just a sector. How many people are employed in that sector? That's on one hand. And government is saving 4 trillion from that policy. And you think we do not have effect on the economy? And at the same time we are saying this, federal government have increased tariff on imported goods at the session of this administration. And we are import dependent. So you think that will not impact on the product you and I we are buying? We are having this issue of subsidy removal. Nobody is saying they should come back to subsidy payment. But federal government is expected to earn additional 4 trillion from that policy. According to Edele, that amounts to 8 trillion at the end of the year. So is this money, how does it reflect in the welfare of Nigerians? This more money that goes to federal government. Because at the end of the day, they go to through FAC, they share it, federal government, state and local government. How does it translate into better security for Nigerians? How does it translate into better infrastructure, into better power supply? So our problem has always been misappropriation of funds by government officials. So if this service is not judiciously used and is going to be misappropriated, was it not better you leave that policy the way it is? Was it not better subsidy on gasoline was removed? And for you to remove it, make more money and reflect in the life of Nigerians?
Definitely the former vice president is saying the truth.
Yes, of course. Of course. So if, because whether Tinubu like it or not, this is Tinubu's government. The buck rests with him. He take, when there's success, he takes the reward. When there's failure, he takes it. So you should understand that if there are people who are sabotaging his effort or who are misappropriating the fund, he should ensure that they are prosecuted and jailed to act as deterrent to others. But at the end of the day, people be referencing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu government was not good. Whether we like it or not, if you go out there and sample the opinion on Nigerians across board, whether along party line, religion, ethnicity, they will tell you that the country Nigerians are suffering, and that's the truth.
Somebody told me something.
Then again, sorry.
Okay.
You know, I like making reference.
All right.
When it comes to kidnapping, this is coming from a former director of DSS. Let me quickly show you.
All right. Color, right?
He said, until I was kidnapped, I discouraged payment of ransom. A Jofo SDSS director. You know, what we say, look as if because we want to criticize. If you want to find solution to kidnapping, do you go ahead and criminalize ransom paying? Until you are kidnapped or your loved ones are kidnapped, you will not know what it means to pay ransom. Do you not allow your loved ones to die in the kidnappers' den on the altar of there's a law that criminalizes ransom paying? I understand that the director of one federal government agency in Abuja was kidnapped. Are they telling us that they will allow that man to die there because ransom paying is criminalized? There's a law banning ransom paying. What the government, Nigeria is supposed to be a sovereign nation for crying out loud. How can somebody kidnap Nigerians? They hibernate in a forest in Kaduna, and the government is helpless, telling us that the military were using that place for training. They abandoned it. As such, kidnappers, bandits are taking it over. Are we saying that place is no longer within Nigerian sovereignty? Does it not behove on the security agencies combined together, synergize to go in there, smoke them out, destroy them, set them running, and bring them to justice? How do you want law-abiding citizens to believe in Nigeria? If you and I refuse to carry gun because we have surrendered our power to the supremacy of federal government to police and protect us, and the protection is not forthcoming, how do you now want us to feel? Or the man who had one of his daughter killed when they could not quickly raise ransom, do you not tell that man to allow the 4 remaining girls before they were released to be killed before ransom was paid? Because there is a law banning criminalizing ransom. Government should wake up to its responsibility. It behoves on government to protect lives and property. I don't think money is an impediment, because every time government needed to borrow to finance anything that is having to do with security, National Assembly has always been there to give speedy approval. So I don't know what is the predicament.
I think Jane Ogo is saying something here as regards the power issue you talked about. Mr. Martin, I can promise you that power issue would be looked into by Tinubu. He tried as a Lagos State governor. And he tried as when he was the governor of Lagos State. That's what Jane was talking about. And he should look into power.
He's already in the saddle.
He said he will look into
I mean, Mr. President, Tinubu is already in the saddle.
Okay.
As a governor of Lagos State, maybe we should even ask, those things he believes in, is he pursuing them? He dragged federal government to Supreme Court, up to Supreme Court, in demanding that let states have more power in terms of managing local governments. It was there he created the additional local government in Lagos State. We understand that the Obasanjo government then refused to release funds of local government in Lagos State. Since he became president, have he sent a presidential bill to National Assembly to advance that his ideology? Obviously, no. Tinubu is known to believe in true federalism. Since he became the president, have he made any move to actualize that? Obviously, no. It means he's satisfied with the status quo. It means he was doing those things because of confidence. Now that he's in the saddle, he has jettisoned all those ideas. So why do I not believe that he can solve the issue of power? Was it not Fashola that once said that a Syrian government need only 6 months to solve the issue of power? Was he not giving the Ministry of Power for 4 years or even 8 years? Were he able to solve it? Now, Mr. President, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president. When he was crying that federal government refused to approve, when he was crying that the federal government refused to approve state government to manage some level of power generation in the value chain of power. Now he have all the power. What has he done since he became the president? I think what happened is once they get there, they are satisfied, they no longer think of the masses. I think that is what is happening, playing out.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
That was a brilliant.
Look, here I go now.
Matthew was one of
we have a
the
caller on the line. Let's please pick up. Okay, okay. The caller should please call us back. Here to pick his call. We are available to pick your call. There's a Chima, I guess, right? There's a Chima. All right, Lucky, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Can't talk. Nigeria is, everybody's complaining.
It seems Atiku is stating the obvious about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. And before I continue on this, I think we have a caller on the line. That is a signal. Behind the camera there. There's a Chima, right? All right, I can see him here. All right, there's a Chima. Good morning to you. How are you doing?
Buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Come stai, Mr. Michael? Fine, and you? Hope same with you guys and your families. Good morning, Mr. Lucky. Hola, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, fine, sir.
The chips are down, and the center is no more holding. Unfortunately, what's playing out this time around in Nigeria, the handwriting was all over the place. The handwriting was there in the wall, just like in the Bible. When the king saw the handwriting that was boldly written, Mele, Mele, Teke Ofasi. The handwriting was written boldly during the campaigning period, during the electioneering period, during the campaigns, one cannot give what he doesn't have. During the campaign, we all saw, even the blind can hear, even the deaf can see, that the man that they forced on Nigerians at this point, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is an incompetent man. He lacks administrative qualities. Forget about all these jargons that they are throwing at people. All throughout the campaign, he was making blunders here and there, from west to the east, from east to the south, everywhere not. A man that can stand on the podium to talk to the people, and he'll be saying another thing. He'll be talking totally different thing. There's a big difference from an acquired economic wisdom and something that is being written for you in the sheet of paper, and you come out to talk it openly to the people. You know, this man, as it stands right now, it's obvious that he has run out of ideas. He's as confused as anything confused at this point. He has no idea of how to resuscitate this country and put this country on track again. That is the obvious. And the earlier Nigerians, and even those clapping for him, those supporting him in the background, the earlier they come in terms with this, the better for them and their people back home in Nigeria. As for me, that's like I always say, some people feel that they are more patriotic than those that are criticizing this administration. No, far from me. All we are asking and trying to put this government on their toes is for the betterment of humanity and betterment of those back home. For me and my family, we are living fine. I'm living in diaspora. I don't go hungry each day. I earn my salary, I pay my bills. But for that human conscience in me to stay here and be seeing people back home in Nigeria being reduced to paupers, to the extent that people cannot feed well in Nigeria at this point, it has never happened. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. Furthermore, there's something fundamentally wrong with the black man. And that thing that is fundamentally wrong is this. When they see white, they call it black. When they see black, they call it white. To a greater extent, the problem of Nigeria is not only the criminal politicians. The citizens, to a greater extent, are bad people. People that will see something that is going sideways, they will tell you that it's going straight. There are many in this platform, in this your platform right now. Go and read the comments, go and enter the comment section and see them. People that they claim that they live in diaspora. I'm still asking myself, trying to come to terms. Are these people really living in diaspora? How can somebody that claims to live in a diaspora where there is 24/7 light? I'm almost 2 decades in Europe. I have never come a day where lights went off in this place. If I lie, God take me away my life. I haven't seen where light, ordinary electricity, went off. There is complete 24/7 pipe-borne water running in your house, 24/7. Immediately you clock 65 years, you no longer pay for medical care. A child immediately, God, which one am I going to talk, or which one am I going to lament here? And these fools, I call them fools, these morons, they live over here, and many of them enjoys these things from government of other people. But they will always come here to support evil that is going in their land, because they want to keep their people down. They enjoy their relatives to be poor, so that they can be sending peanuts to them and be loading it over them. If not for it, how can somebody open his eyes and be supporting nonsense? Honestly, If you go to the streets this time around and make an opinion poll and tell Nigeria, ask them, between Buhari and the Tinubu now, which one do you prefer? Honestly, 99.9% Nigerians would prefer Buhari to return to power. Because at least people are living normal. People can travel from one place to another easily with money because of transport. Now, people cannot travel. Mr. Dekunle, I think you can go to the internet and see there was a soldier that was lamenting, a soldier that you expect to be a soldier. Do you know what it means to be a soldier? You have sacrificed your life for your country. For me, even if you give me 2 million euro every month, I cannot do the job of a soldier because I don't like the job. A soldier was lamenting that since 1 year he was inside the bush, defending Nigerian territories, defending the lives and properties of Nigerians, and they gave him ordinary leave to go and see his people. The soldier came out on the road and was trying to board a bus to his destination. He can't. The soldier made a statement that made me mad. He said that his salary is 50,000 naira. Mr. Temitayo. 50,000 naira for a soldier that has sacrificed his life for his children, for the country. And if anything happens to that soldier now, they will abandon the family, the child, the wife. And you call this in the country. Last week, there was a news in the internet that policemen were involved in armed robbery. 3 policemen, 4 policemen. They were involved in armed robbery. And these are the same security personnel that you're expecting to defend you from the hands of the kidnappers and the bandits. How can it work? How can it work? Many of these security personnel, they are involved in full-time kidnapping. That is the truth. And they are not doing it because they want to just do it. They are doing it because they are being underpaid. They're not taking care of them. There were 2 Yoruba policemen that were dismissed some time ago because of that white lady. One white lady that they caught them on camera begging for money. There was a recent interview by a blogger. They revealed that since they joined the police, they have not been paid for 36 months. Somebody joined the force and you haven't paid
Because
them.
of our time, we need to conclude.
Yeah, I need to conclude, Mr. Temitayo. The solution to Nigeria at this point in time is what? Disintegrate this good for nothing country so that everybody will go his way and plan his future. Putting Nigeria together will not amount to anything. It will get worse because the mentality of a Yoruba man is not the same with that of an Igbo man. The mentality of an Igbo man is not the same with that of another man. Some people are progressives in nature, in mind, while some people are retrogressives. From where I came from, the Igbo man, we are people that are progressives. We want innovations. We want movement. We want to move forward. Unfortunately, the Arewa people, the Northerners, they are retrogressives. They are allergic to anything good.
With respect, in conclusion, sir.
Yeah, in conclusion, divide Nigeria, let peace reign. Simple and short. God bless you, Mr. Dekunle Tayo. Bye-bye. What the hell?
All right, thank you so much. This is Chima. That was a brilliant contribution. And the man said a lot of things. And still on the state of the nation. He stated that Tinubu has no ideas. When listen to him, he said the time of campaign.
No, I won't lie. He has spoken very well. He's speaking so many Nigerians' minds. Okay. I want to thank you, yes, because we have been saying it. Let's say the truth. True. Nigerians are suffering. If you watch me, I always say it. We are hungry. But this time around, if you go to your internet, Facebook, you find out that many Nigerians who voted for Tinubu are complaining. Many Nigerians, I will tell you, as he said, if you conduct poll now between Buhari and Tinubu, people will vote for Buhari because during Buhari time, we didn't have it so hard like this.
We had it hard.
Not that
It was
insecurity,
hard.
under insecurity.
Now
Food.
it's harder.
It's harder.
That's what you will say.
Yes. But he's
The
saying
Nigerians were complaining.
that's what he's saying that if you compare Buhari government now and Tinubu government, you see people would prefer Buhari home because it did not hard like
the
this.
fact that it was hard then. As well.
It was hard times of
Very difficult then.
insecurity. Insecurity.
Even
People couldn't go to farm. I was saying it. I was saying it here. That we can't farm, no yam, we can't go to farm. Any yam you see here, maybe be imported from Cotonou or Ghana. So what Chima is saying is the truth. Nigerians are tired. Go to the street, everywhere is dirty. Nobody is doing anything because one, you cannot eat. Secondly, no light. Okay, you know. Now, okay, let's say the truth. Tinubu, where is he now first? He has traveled to France. If you ask him, you say, when Buhari traveled for 6 months to UK, did Nigeria complain? That we should be patient. How long, okay, Mike, can we be patient? How long can we be patient?
I told you,
until we die. Don't forget, yesterday,
I feel
boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's what the president said. I feel your pain.
Feel my pain.
I understand what
feel my pain in France, enjoying in France with champagne, beer, burger, chicken, fish in France. Then you feel my pain. Oh my goodness. Ogatawo, please inform Tinubu. It's in France.
This is just a temporary situation.
Asaf,
don't worry.
We are going to 8 months. Under his watch, we are going to 8 months. What are we having? Children dying under kidnapper, under his watch. Yesterday, Ojodu, you see it online. Boyfriend and girlfriend stabbed themselves. Stabbed the boy and the boy stabbed himself. They died yesterday. In Ojodu. In Ojodu yesterday. Why? So nobody care. No, I don't think who is in charge now. We are still talking about 2027 election. Sort of where is light? No light. The only thing that just keep up for a few days now is the football. Football. Nothing else. What Chairman is saying is the truth. We are the one feeling the pulse. Okay, man. How much a bag of rice? Our students, they can't go to school. They're in the school, they can't read. They can't buy notes. So, now, somebody say, you were saying about light. That when Tinubu was a governor, he tried to fix light in Lagos State. Lagos State is a mega city. Now, for 7 months or 8 months, he have a time at least to make sure that each state produce light. What stopped him to do that? What stopped him to bring out all the program he brought? What is happening? Is it the Naira student law? Has it started? No. Okay, now, under his watch, since he came in now, what are we posting of it? You can post now. No, just tell me. Is it light? Is it road? Is it security? Economy is gone. Dollar is 1,500 something. Tell me now. Which I will ask you, okay, Tinubu, you try. I get me. No, people are angry. People are angry everywhere. No food, nothing. Wife, you marry. It's not going out with another man because a little bit change. Adultery. So that Gomorrah is not happening in Nigeria. What are we doing? Which way? Okay, Mike. What Chima is saying, he says it's comfortable. Light. For years, they have not taken light in the place. Europe. Now, what are we talking about? You said Buhari legacy. You are going to follow Buhari legacy. That legacy, is it good or bad? Bad. So people, see, if the musician, what's the name, who was following Tinubu all over Nigeria during campaign time, was you? K1. If K1 can tell Tinubu, big power, People are hungry. People are not happy with you. He said it now. Okay, Kwasu said it. Told Tinubu, people are not happy with you. It's just a matter of declaring. Declare it. State of emergency for food. If the North cannot produce food for us to eat, why can't you go to declare border open? And somebody will tell me border is open. Where? Go to border. You can't pick one quarter rice to here. It's an economy. If you buy rice from there, you pay here. So these are bad. Let's say the truth. Is it very soon come and naked before they will know that things are bad? My brother, Mike, things are bad. The reality is that if we eat, okay, somebody, he was saying a soldier who want to travel to his village, he look at the transport, 35,000, 50 salary. Abi, I want to ask, if you like pay the soldier 100,000, all the money they have been collecting, has they done anything? The soldiers securing me. They are just in the barrack enjoying themselves, drinking brukutu, drinking wine. If the budget that is coming out from they are giving defense, are they be able to utilize it? Rather, the generals are buying bulletproof. And you tell me, are they securing us? Soldiers collect 50,000. What concern me? Ask many Nigerians, are they collecting money anywhere? Are they working? Even the ones that work, salary 50,000. So the thing is cut across to everybody.
The money is too small for people that are.
Whether it's too small or not too small, there are so many Nigerians. Vigilante, let them channel those money to Nigerians. Do you know how many billion they are giving defense? Let the soldier go and ask their generals. Let those soldiers who is collecting 50,000 go and check the budget of defense. They have right to go there, not to come and shout for me say collect 50. Am I collecting anything? So the thing is, if the soldier is angry, let it come out. Let it come out. Don't come and tell me soldier is collecting 50,000. Am I collecting anything? No. Let's say the truth. Everybody's angry.
After yourself.
See, Tinubu, I told you, you are your own. Emilio Komoti Debe.
You never said your own.
That's what he said. Only Farabale. We don't die. Now, Mike, you know, when you talk sometimes, I want to celebrate. I want to do Thanksgiving on Sunday. Let me I'm telling you the whole world. Let people hear me. I want to do Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving of 8 years of Buhari. I did not die. My family did not die. Really, I'm serious. And again, after 8 years, I am not coming for another 4 years for Emilio Kom. That God will protect me and my family, so that because what I'm seeing now, my brother, it's not even for front. I see the front.
Are you inviting?
I'm inviting you. Really,
I'm going to record it. I'll come to your church.
I want the whole world to see it.
You are listening.
That 8 years of Buhari, God protect me and my family. I did not die. Because many Nigerians died last year. They died for hunger.
I'll be in your church.
Please do that on Sunday by 11 o'clock. This Sunday. Yes, all our team is coming there. I'm celebrating.
Are you going to entertain me?
Direct. If pure water you drink. Because no food again. Rice is very expensive. Where is the yam?
Minister for yam.
Any yam you see now, either for Cotonou or for Ghana. Even, are you know where this Agbalumo? Go and check. In Nigeria now, you ask, say Cotonou. Say Cotonou, is it Cotonou, Agbalumo? We are importing Agbalumo. Because you know why? You can't go to farm. You can't go to farm. They will kidnap you. Look at the children. They kill the driver for their present. What are you expecting? Is the government encouraging more kidnapping or armed robber everywhere?
Well, 3 weeks ago or so, you were moving up and down with your CV.
Nobody gave me even driver. I need driver. Nobody.
Here is CV.
My brother, see, even DSTV. I want to return the DSTV. No light to watch. I have to return it.
So you've not gotten any jobs since then?
Though I supported Tinubu, I'm returning my DSTV. To DSTV, no light. No light. I'm serious. I'm returning it. I return it. No light. I'm serious.
Simply change to NTA.
Which NTA?
I think it's free on the code.
If I watch NTA,
on GoTV.
If I watch NTA, more hypertension. They are not telling me something that will encourage me. Hey, be patient, be patient, be patient. Our neck is don't lock. We are dying. I'm serious. Okay, Mike, I'm serious.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome on board. Quickly to Michael. Michael, the gentleman Mike. I know that's what people call you here. The gentleman Mike is here. Good morning to you.
Morning, Michael.
Looking radiant this morning as well.
Thank you.
Just like Raphael this morning.
Thank you.
All right, Michael, it's just obvious that everyone is not happy. Like they say, boys are not smiling. This time around, the street is not smiling. Are you smiling, Michael, in this present state of the nation?
I'm managing to smile. Let me put it that way. I mean, but seriously, the economy is biting very hard. On average, Nigerians, even those that are up the ladder, some of them are also feeling the heat and all of that. And government seems to be helpless, in my estimation. Government seems not to know how to address the free fall of our currency. Generally, the security situation, apart from the economic situation, the security situation is nothing to write home about. As we speak, I mean, just as a lot of speakers have said. So, generally, the mood of the nation is not too good.
Not welcoming.
It's not welcoming at all for a government that have stayed for 8 months thereabouts.
For a government that promised to alleviate poverty.
Exactly. I mean, instead of alleviating poverty now, some of the policies we have seen so far is elevating poverty, and not alleviating it. So, generally, Nigerians are getting disappointed. Even though it's a new administration, we agree to all of that. But by now, there should be a sign of respite for Nigerians. So far, we have not seen that.
We have different comments on the comment section. People throwing banters, people exchanging words on the platform.
Fireworks on the platform.
Fireworks on the platform. Serious one. Just on the state of the nation. We have people on the opposing side, and we have people supporting the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Michael, fundraising to pay ransom. It's another issue in the country. Just of recent, the pupils that were kidnapped in Ekiti State were released and will land at about 50 million naira was paid. And this is the government that criminalized ransom paying to free kidnapping victims. Michael, your take on this? Are they the one breaching the law or what?
No, criminalizing ransom payment for kidnapped victims for me is a joke, and I call it a huge joke. Just as I said the last time, you need to be involved. You need to be. I pray. Let me put it that way. I pray that none of our family members get into the kidnappers' den. It's a terrible situation. Emotionally, the family will be traumatized and all of that. So, anybody saying, talking about criminalizing ransom payments is just joking. No family want to watch their loved one being killed, and brutally so, in the camp of a kidnapper. So, if you don't have what it takes to rescue people, if you don't have what it takes to secure the nation, if you don't have what it takes to rescue people even when they are kidnapped, then you have no moral standing to tell Nigerians not to pay ransom in securing their loved ones. It doesn't just make any sense. So in my view, as long as government fail in protecting lives and property as stipulated by the Constitution, the people, just the way they have always improvised. For instance, electricity, people have their generators on standby because they are not sure of getting electricity from governments. Water, virtually every house has a borehole. Just like every other thing, they have taken the issue of security in their hands. If you go to most of the streets, you will see vigilantes, you will see security men and all of that, even at night. The same way they will do anything that can bring out their loved ones in case they are kidnapped. So government should stop all this joke of saying they want to criminalize ransom payment.
Bayo Ononuga, Minister for Information and Strategy, said that the recent statement of Atiku on Tinubu's administration is wrong. So that's not a right statement. As we are now, he said Nigeria still has the cheapest standard of living in Africa also. Are you in line with what Bayo Ononuga said? And looking at Atiku's criticism, do you think Atiku has a right to criticize this administration based on current states?
For me, Bayo Ononuga is simply doing his job. That's the job. Your job is to launder the image of your principal, of your administration, and he's doing that. That is the job description. He can't do otherwise. Regardless what is happening in the nation, Bayo Ononuga will never come out to say something contrary to what the administration is doing. That is the fact. That is the job, and we must understand that is the job. Except he resigns, as long as he is within that government, he must. Is duty bound to defend that government. As for Atiku, as a Nigerian, he has every right to express his view per time as regards any issue of interest. So he's only giving his own opinion concerning the administration. I believe he has rights to so do.
Thank you so much, Michael. On this note, I say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join me next time on the same platform. I remain Michael Adekule. Our social media handles are right on the screen. And to my videographer behind the camera, talking about Malik, the guy with the magic finger. Thank you so much. The likes of Ude Chima, Odlade Taiwo, Ucheji, Jane, Ogo. Everyone watching us presently on the platform. I can't call everybody's name. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Join me on Facebook at Michael Temitayo Adekule, on Instagram, Michael Temitayo Adekule, on TikTok, Mike Flip TV. Don't forget that we also stream on Facebook. We stream as well on the sister channel, Flip TV Plus. Everyone, say goodbye. Stay safe. Until tomorrow. Bye for now.